The Ugly Duckling. Once upon a time, in a quiet corner of the countryside, a mother duck sat on her nest, waiting for her eggs to hatch. One by one, the eggs began to crack, and soon fluffy yellow ducklings emerged, chirping happily. But one egg, larger than the rest, remained unhatched. Finally, after much effort, the last egg cracked open, and out came a big, gray, and awkward-looking bird. The other ducklings stared at him in surprise. He was not like the others. His feathers were dull, his neck was too long, and he looked strange. The mother duck was puzzled, but still loved him the same. However, the other animals on the farm were not so kind. The other ducklings teased him, calling him ugly and making him feel out of place. The poor duckling felt miserable. Everywhere he went, he was met with cruel laughter and harsh words. Even the hens, the pigs, and the other animals on the farm treated him badly. The ugly duckling became so sad that he decided to run away from the farm, hoping to find a place where he could belong. The ugly duckling wandered far and wide, facing cold nights and frightening dangers. He found refuge in a pond where wild ducks lived, but they too shunned him for his strange appearance. Winter came, and the duckling had to endure the biting cold, alone and hungry. One day, as spring arrived and the snow melted away, the ugly duckling saw a group of beautiful swans swimming gracefully on a lake. They were the most magnificent birds he had ever seen, with long necks and elegant wings. He admired them from afar, feeling more alone than ever, wishing he could be as beautiful as they were. But as he looked at his reflection in the water, he was astonished. The ugly duckling had grown into a magnificent swan. His feathers were pure white, his neck was long and graceful, and he was now as beautiful as the swans he admired. The other swans welcomed him, and the ugly duckling realized that he had never been ugly at all. He had simply been different from the others because he was a swan, not a duck. Now, surrounded by his new friends, he glided across the water, proud and happy. And so, the once ugly duckling finally found his place in the world, living happily ever after as the most beautiful swan of all. The end.